Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bill Levinson, Managing Partner with Levinson and Associates. With us today, we have Joseph Loughran, our Marketing Vice President here at Levinson. And then we have our special guest speakers, Keith and Chris, that are representing the NGL disability product that you're about to learn, and we're going to dive into in just a few more minutes here. Joe, can you mute the lines, please? Okay, perfect. Okay, so I just want to give everyone a 100-foot overview of what we're diving into today, and then me and Joe will speak for about 5 minutes, and then Keith and Chris will take control and discuss our feature presentation. So the reason why we wanted to focus on this topic for this week of our live webinar training is, you hear all about, in the press and out there in the world about technology and how it's taking over. And of course, the life insurance industry is kind of known as the dinosaur. We're very behind in a lot of ways. So, here at Levinson, if we think back, 10, 15 years, we saw what was coming, not necessarily to our industry, but, to insurance as a whole. Okay. And I tried to, think forward and try to, plan on what's coming next. And, if you look at other industries at that time, you had to start thinking electronic applications, electronic policy delivery, quote engines from, mobile phones or websites. All this stuff has to come. So we were one of the first to bring these platforms forward. In fact, me and Joe used to sit on these panels at LIDMA and Accord and NALBA, and we would discuss, how important we think electronic applications are. And, do we think that the adoption rate will be high, or do we think that, agents are going to stick to their old school ways? And so we were out there holding up banners saying, no, this is the future. We have to do this. And, you fast forward to today, 2018, and 90% of the carriers out there have an e-application. I mean, if you look, and keep in mind, life insurance as a whole is a little behind the rest of the insurance world, including P&C and health insurance. So we have come a long way, and we saw this coming years and years ago. So you fast forward to today, 90% of all carriers have at the minimum an electronic application. So we, of course, okay, and we're known to always think forward and take things to the next level as far as technology is concerned. So about 4 or 5 years ago, we put together a platform called Sell While You Sleep. Okay, and Sell While You Sleep in a nutshell is we gear up our agents to make sure they have a retail agent website, and then we have a handful of products that will sit on your website where you can drive clients, drive traffic to your website. The client sees the button for run a life insurance quote or disability quote, click the button, run their quote live, real time, and then another button, think of it on the right side that says apply now. They click there, a one-pager pops up, e-application, they fill out some basic health questions, put in their EFT information, and we have an approval. Policy is emailed or mailed within a day, and you are done. As an agent, you just made full commission plus renewals, and you didn't move out of your lazy boy chair. Okay, now that is the future. Now, do I think we are there yet? No, I think we're very close, but I think it's our job, and I think it's all of our agents' job to be out there in the field to, at the minimum, have a website up and running, have some basic social media platforms up and running like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or LinkedIn, and start driving traffic. This is your business card. Your website is your brick and mortar storefront. Okay, so it has to look professional. It has to have the right button set up. It has to have these virtual products that are client driven. Okay, no, it's not your entire business. But wouldn't it be great, okay, to keep seeing your clients and your clients' children and grandchildren, building your book of business, and then having your website running on autopilot in the background? And if you can sell a few policies or get referrals, great. The whole point is you have everything running at the same time. And then in the future, as this slowly takes a turn, which in my opinion, I believe that most of the smaller face amount, smaller premium life insurance DI will be purchased online in the very near future. When I say smaller, I mean final expense. I mean, 50 to 100,000 mortgage protection product. I mean, maybe a $2,000 or $3,000 monthly benefit DI plan. These are all going to be sold online. Okay. And obviously our goal is to still have the agents benefit, make full commission, build their book, even if you did not see the client face to face or over the phone, to have both sides running on autopilot. That's the name of the game. So, if you think back, and I don't want to take too much time on this topic, I'm just trying to draw the picture, and I hope everyone can understand the direction that we're heading here at Levinson. But it's so important. You think about, I'll mention this quickly, Toys R Us, what just happened, where they closed down most of their stores, and they still have a online website running, but they are pretty much done. And I remember growing up as a child, Toys R Us was my life. I mean, Fridays after school, my parents would take me to Toys R Us. I'd go running up and down the aisles and ride the bicycles in the store. That was our life. Well, Toys R Us is no longer here. So we don't want to be a Toys R Us. Think back real quick in the 70s, 80s, Kodak. It was huge. Everybody knew photography, Kodak. They used to have those instant Polaroid kind of pictures. That was even a little bit before my time. But the point is, in the 70s, they were running the show. Okay, and I'll just read this quickly. This just came out in a press release. Kodak was afraid to make a mistake, and they thought by introducing digital photography that would disturb the film business. Well, guess what? The digital market took off in the 90s and the film market started to shrink. Kodak was late to the game. And once Kodak entered the digital market, which was obviously way too late, it quickly became commoditized. And guess what? Kodak filed for bankruptcy in 2011. They are long gone, just like the Toys R Us's of the world. So the whole point is, let's all think Amazon, okay? I'm not saying, you still need your face-to-face meetings at Starbucks or at a kitchen table on a Wednesday night, because those are the nice, big, indexed UL policies or estate planning policies. But it's great to have this stuff running in the background. I don't care if you're 17 years old or 72. This is the future. The younger generation, the millennials, they want to operate like this. So we provide a platform to communicate with those prospects with a website and these awesome sell while you sleep products. So what you're looking at in front of you is how consumers have evolved, okay? Look at that statistic on the bottom there. Last year, 88% of all clients researched insurance online before making a decision. Now, what does that tell us? Okay, I don't care what age you are, what generation you grew up in, it doesn't make a difference. That number is growing, and that tells me we need to be online one way or another. We don't have to be a Bill Gates and, be a rocket scientist with technology, but at the minimum, have a website and some social media outlets running at all times. Okay, if you want to grow and be successful, that's the future. Okay, what we're also going to do is we built a white paper report that we're going to show you how to drive traffic to your website. That's the build. So me and Joe put a 20-page report together, bunch of tidbits, some great information on how to drive traffic and sell these products online. Everybody will get emailed a copy at the end of today's call. So as long as you sit through our call, you'll get a full free report. Okay, moving forward here. So disability here at Levinson, okay, this is a great way for insurance agents, okay, to make supplemental income, and everybody needs DI, okay? We all know that. So here at Levinson, we have all of the white collar and blue collar competitive products to choose from. If you go to our Kerry Levinson website, hover over marketing, and then you'll see disability income. A menu will come down with all of our DI products that we have to choose from, and including our NGL Sell While You Sleep product, which is what we're going over in today's presentation. So we will also include that in the email blast that we'll send to all attendees after today's call. Okay, so our feature presentation, okay, is all about NGL's DI product. And what we're going to do is, after Keith and Chris are done speaking, we're going to dive into all of our other Sell While You Sleep products. We're going to go over some of the tidbits on that white paper to show you how to start driving traffic and selling these products this afternoon. So without further ado, we'll jump into the feature presentation. This product is the only DI product in the market today to have instant approval, 100% client driven, up to a $5,000 monthly benefit, policy emailed, so e-policy delivery, same day, okay? This is the first ever from NGL. Here today to go over that, we have my friends Keith and Chris, our reps from National Guardian Life. Guys, you there?
Great, thanks, Bill. And I tell you what, that is an awesome introduction, because one of the things that we have seen over the years, Keith and I are, kind of DI geeks, if you will, and everybody's saying, how do we get disability insurance online? Because either I don't want to learn the product and I'd like to be able to send them to a site, or disability insurance underwriting has become such a hassle. Can we make it easier? And so we have put together the Income Protection Assurance platform, which, as Bill said, is a 100% online platform where your clients can quote, apply, and buy online. Now, something that Bill said was so critical is we are committed, along with Bill and his team, is to make sure that the agent is involved. This is not a direct to consumer from some carrier. This is having agents involved in navigating their prospects and clients, to their particular site. So we're going to do two things today. Is number one, we're going to show you the customized website that you get when you sign up through Levinson. And then also we're going to really, really quickly walk you through the actual application process so you can see how easy it is for your clients to actually buy. So at the starting point, once you sign up with Levinson, is what we're going to do is give you a customized site. And as you can see, your picture or your logo is going to be in the top right-hand corner, so your prospects and clients know that it's you. It's not coming from some crazy source, but it's coming from you. And what we're going to do on this particular site is a couple of things. Number one, we want to talk to them about the process, the different steps: getting a quote, choosing a policy and applying for coverage, getting approval and payment, and then also having peace of mind that they have coverage. And I'm going to scroll back up just a hair. As you can see, right off the bat, if somebody already knows that they want to get a quote, there are 3 opportunities right here above the fold that they can just start the process. And I'll show you that here in just a second. But for those who maybe want a little bit more information, we're going to show them is, talk to them about what is income protection, paycheck protection, disability insurance. And if that's enough, you can see they can get their quote. Do they need income protection? That's a common question. So not only do we have some verbiage there, but we've also put together 2 whiteboard presentations for them to view to help them in their decision-making process, for them to say, you know what, this is something that I need. Let me check out and see how much this costs. We re-emphasize the process that they're going to go through: get their quote, apply for coverage, get approval, and then pay their premium. Again, 100% online. And you can be sleeping, as Bill likes to talk about, and your clients can be doing this and getting coverage and helping you make money. We've also put some frequently asked questions on this page. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through all these questions, but what we've attempted to do is answer as many questions that we have heard over the years that prospects and clients tend to ask. And so we put that on there, and I think what it really does is give them a pretty comprehensive idea of what's going on in the coverage in the policy. But look, they might have a question, okay? And if so, what we do, again, we emphasize we have your picture or your logo here at the bottom, is they can click on the Contact Us button, and they can send you an email. Either they can send it through this form, or we're going to put your email and phone number here for you to click to be able to communicate with you or ask you questions. Again, we know that the real key is your clients do not want to talk to a call center. They want to make sure that you're involved. But I will tell you that based upon our experience, the overwhelming majority of your clients will not be contacting you. They're going to go right to the site, which is what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to do a couple of things. So they would click on the quote, get the quote. And what I'm going to do is Keith Flieger is going to talk you through some of the talking points about the application as I'm filling it out. I'm going to make one caveat. Is we have the ability in the demo to click a button that says trigger none. And for the sake of time, we're going to take advantage of that, but we want to walk you through the process and just so you can see, what types of questions are asked. It's very similar to a paper app or a tele app, but 100% online. So Keith, while I do this, can I turn it over to you?
Absolutely. Thanks, Chris. Thanks again, everybody, for your time today. And thanks, Bill. Appreciate the opportunity. Yeah, while Chris is filling this out, what he's going to be going through here is exactly what your clients will go through if they land on your DI website and they decide that they want to find out, hey, how much does disability insurance cost? I have no idea, but I realize that if I need to work to pay my mortgage, or if I need to work in order to put food on my table or pay my car payment, I need to have this stuff. So this is where they land. They go through some very basic questions. It's pretty easy. I think everybody will be able to answer these. And in just a moment here, what you'll see come up will be actually your customer's quote. Okay. Actually, well, this would be Chris's customer's quote in this case. So the very next thing that he's going to click on here is view my quote. Okay, you got to get the correct email address in here, Chris. It's going to populate. It's going to give you a good, better, and best option. So it'll give your customers 3 different choices, all of which are going to be pretty affordable. Depending on what kind of an occupation they have, benefit periods are available all the way on up to age 67 benefit periods. And we'll see that in a moment here. So here you go. We've got 3 different options. The most affordable option number 1, which is a 90-day, 2-year, $5,000 a month. Option number 2 is a 90-day elimination period, 5-year benefit period for $5,000 a month. That's all based on his income. And option number 3 is an age 67 benefit period, 90-day elimination period, $5,000 a month. So he decided, okay, I can afford this particular policy, and he clicks on Apply Now. The very next page it brings you to is this page, which is all your authorizations. It gives the carrier the authorization to go out and find out information about you as the applicant. So Chris is going to fill in Chris's customer, I should say, or the applicant should be filling in their social security number and their name. As soon as that happens, behind the scenes, they have no idea that this is happening, but the reflexive ability of this application will cause the application underwriter to go out and hit my phone is ringing here, I'm sorry. Hit the MIB, hit the script checks. It will custom design an application behind the scenes based upon what prescriptions this particular person is taking. It'll also base the application upon his history of MIB. If he has none, if he has no prescriptions and no history of MIB, it's just a generic disability application. Otherwise, if he has some history, right now that whole thing is being built in the background based upon his history, the questions that is. And there are over 100,000 different possibilities to the questions on this application that he may run through. Typically, the process would take from start to finish from the actual marketing website, looking at that, going through the whole process here, if we've got an applicant who is, say, 30 or 35 years of age, we're probably looking at about 20 minutes in total. While Chris is filling this out, I just want to give also everybody a little bit of disability background here. That today, and just to give you an idea on what the market's like, there's 127 million full-time workers in America. And of those 127 million, there's 27% that have group DI insurance. And there's also another 3.4 million people with some sort of individual DI. So that leaves about 93 million people without any type of disability insurance. So what I'm saying to you is that the market potential is incredible. There's over 7 of your 10 customers do not have disability insurance. But I'm sure most of your customers need to work, if they are working, that is. So you can see here, Chris, during that time period, got all the way to the end on the questions, and it looks like we've got an approval. So, Chris, you want to take it from here?
Yeah, and so what you can see is all the information is transferred over the application. Depending upon the detail of the person, they can review everything, or they can go right to signature. They can e-sign, hit finish, and boom, they now have coverage. They're going to get an email where they can review, e-sign, and authorize payment either by credit card or ACH, and they are done. So again, I want to reemphasize that it's going to be very similar to a paper app in terms of the information that's requested, or a tele app if you happen to be doing business with a carrier who happens to do that. And again, everybody says, how do we get disability insurance? 100% online platform. And Bill, you said something about the millennials buying things online. I got to tell you, I'm an old dude, and I bought 3 things online today, right? And I did not have to go anywhere, and I got what I wanted. And this is now coming to insurance, and with a phenomenon of InsurTech. And Levinson is at the cutting edge. You're doing so many great things for your brokers, and so we're really excited to be partners with you and your team to be able to bring this to your brokers and agents.
Thank you, guys. All right, do you want to end with anything else? That was awesome.
Just make sure that you contact your friends at Levinson to get contracted, and so we can get that customized website built for you.
Great. Okay. Yep. And if anyone has any questions, obviously let us know. Email us. We'll make sure to get you up and running. Thank you, Keith and Chris. That was phenomenal, and it really is that simple. There's no gray area. What you just witnessed was an actual up and running live site. So it's that simple. Okay, we're going to dive into some other technology that works in conjunction with this product. It's all Sell While You Sleep, SWYS, we call it for short here at Levinson. And there's a whole mindset behind this that I think it's important that everybody understands. So it all starts with your website. If you have a site already up and running, great. Okay, we can literally plug in the Sell While You Sleep products and quoting engine into your existing site. If you need a website, we provide those at no cost to you for all active Levinson agents. So it starts with the brain, that's your website, and then we have all these tentacles coming out, and those are all the different pages and the Sell While You Sleep products, and the whole point is drive traffic back to your website. If you can think, okay, and you're a life insurance agent out there, maybe you're working out of your 3rd bedroom in Wisconsin right now, which is great. If you can think, or maybe jot down some notes of anybody you know that maybe is a member or someone that's a higher up at any association, credit union, maybe a big health insurance agency, property and casualty agency, mortgage companies, okay? If you can work something out with them and they will let you simply send an email to their book or their clients, okay? And then obviously you want to drive their clients back to your website and link to buy insurance. That's the name of the game, but this can generate lots of additional income. And of course, you can team up or partner with the owner of these groups or companies or even an association. We just had one of our agents brought a huge pest control association to us, which led to literally thousands of sales. And it's going to go on and on and on and on, and residual income literally forever now for that agent. So it's a matter of thinking about what relationships that you could capitalize on or reach out to. So just, keep that in mind as we go throughout the presentation. Okay, so the Sell While You Sleep platform, okay, and obviously we're making this bigger and better. We started about 5 years ago with one product. Today, we have our latest disability product, which you just witnessed. We have a new critical illness product that's already live, an accident-only plan. We have our lightning issue term. Now, that's a level guaranteed term product, and then we also have a mortgage protection lightning issue term product, which is decreasing term insurance. Very, very inexpensive, almost guaranteed issue on the decreasing side. We have the University Plus Youth Life. That's a children's whole life product that comes with a 1-year scholarship. Okay, you talk about creative ways to market. We have a strictly accidental death only plan, term to age 95, modified whole life, short-term medical, dental, prescription card, and then we're building 2 new products as we speak. But the goal is to make sure that all of our agents are equipped with everything they need. Competitive products, great technology to start driving traffic. And it really is that simple, okay? And most of those products also come with our free scholarship platform as well. So another great way. You can even set up a webinar, okay? Let's say you can invite 500 people. You can give out a free $500 scholarship to everybody that joins your webinar, okay, that joins the call, even if they don't buy a product from you. And you can take that 30-minute webinar and talk about our scholarship platform and then combine it with like lightning issue term and talk about college savings and why it's so important. And you use the scholarship as the hook, okay? You can also do this at a seminar or any kind of face-to-face meeting. Even if the client doesn't purchase a policy, they still get their $500 gift card. It's that simple, okay? And it really is. And I hate to sound like one of these typical sales guys that's trying to, sell a product on late night TV and a 20-second infomercial, but it works because we're seeing agents doing this as we speak, okay? And yes, we have some very intelligent MDRT, top of the table type of agents and financial advisors, but we also have a third bedroom term agent that works very, very hard and is supplementing their income by utilizing these tools. So you don't have to be a rocket scientist. Joe is going to show you exactly what our brand new website platform looks like. So we have been hard at work building a new, remember how I was referring to this as the brain? Like you have to start somewhere. The brain is your website. And we have been tweaking and refreshing and updating our free agent website. So this is what your clients will see when they go to your retail agent website. Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So what you're looking at right now is a screenshot of that new website. You'll see a lot of new features. The best thing about this website is it's completely customizable. Not only can you change the tabs, the videos, you can even change the wording on the tabs. If you want to upload your own picture or video, we even have the ability to change every single wording on that website. There's an About Us page, an instant quote page, which will drive that client right to that term, universal life, final expense quote engine. You even have a message board. The great thing about this new website, which I'll show you in a couple slides, is it's actually integrated with your Agency Automator CRM platform. So if you want to have a message board on there and actually allow your clients to see some of the email marketing you've been sending out and really kind of promote an opportunity to cross-sell, whether it be disability to life or life to annuity or long-term care, all that is included in that website. The calculator tab allows that client to go and actually calculate how much insurance they actually need, not only for disability, but also for life insurance. And of course, the video tab, this is great. We have some introductory videos that really show the agent, how to add additional features and show the client what you do as an agent. You'll notice that one of the tabs that is actually dropped down is the Buy Now tab. that's where every single one of these Sell While You Sleep products is going to show up. So if that client clicks on Buy Now and they click on disability insurance or term life insurance, they're actually brought right to the page where they can quote and apply for that policy. On the far right-hand side, you'll see 3 very, very easy steps to get started. Of course, complete the online appointment through carrielevinson.com. You can check off every single one of these Sell While You Sleep carriers. The next step, requesting that agent website, making sure you're updating that website with all of your contact information. A very, very simple, easy process. And then on the bottom there, once you're approved with every single one of these carriers, you will receive an email from the insurance company and from our licensing team with your specific agent link. That link simply gets pasted into the website. You don't need to know how to write code or edit the website. It's very simple, done all through the back office portal, which makes creating the entire website very, very easy and very simple, which is the whole name of the game. So,
Joe, let me say one thing. So, what you're looking at too, okay, we have 10 different options or templates that you can choose from. This is just one sample site. But if you also sell health insurance, or you're a financial advisor, or you sell P&C insurance, whatever the case is, you can customize a button on your homepage that will go to the health insurance side, or maybe if you're involved with securities, we can link a button, okay, to all of your securities page or securities info. You can even customize that page in the middle, that picture with the family all holding hands, to your family all holding hands with your family dog. So everything is customizable, like Joe said. We're so psyched about this new option. Okay, Joe, sorry about that.
Yep. No, thanks, Bill. Absolutely. So obviously the next question that comes up, and is one of the key things that's covered in our iGenius e-marketing white paper, which everyone will receive today, is once you've created that website, how do you drive traffic? How do you get people to actually go and use that website? Because you can have the best website in the world, but unless you're getting traffic, whether it's organic traffic or traffic that you're pushing to that website, no one's going to see any of the information or any of the great tools that we've added into that website for you. So not only driving all of your existing clients through social media, which we have a social media marketing guide, which you'll receive this afternoon, that really shows you how to kind of drive that traffic through your Facebook, LinkedIn, even if you're using Twitter, even YouTube channels to be able to generate that traffic. But the Agency Automator CRM platform is probably one of the easiest tools to use to drive traffic to that website, not only for your existing clients, but also brand new prospects that are within a 10, 15-mile radius of where you're actually located. You can not only email market to them with the Automator tool, but you can also promote your website, and you can promote across multiple products too. So the Automator, you're looking at a screenshot of exactly how this works. I'll dive into this briefly here. So there's really 2 sides to Agency Automator. Side A holds all of your clients, your prospects, all of your past policies that you've written. Every single one of your clients can be imported and uploaded into this system, and you can keep tabs on those clients and prospects and email market as often as you'd like. So that's part A. Part B is a database with millions of contact records, both individuals and business owners. Every single month, you can actually email 1,000 new prospects. You can choose the specific demographics, whether it's date of birth, income range, net worth. You can even target people that are tobacco users and maybe promote some products that give non-smoker rates. The whole idea is you're keeping your name in front of your existing prospects, your existing clients, and you're also prospecting for new clients on a monthly basis. We've got close to 2,000 different email templates that are fully customizable with all of your information, so you can drip market on those clients. The best part about the whole entire platform is as you're doing that email marketing, which is a type of set it and forget it campaign, you're actually going to be able to track who opens those emails, when they open them, if they clicked on any of those links. And keep in mind, the product that we covered on today's webinar, that disability product, now that you're going to get appointed with that carrier and have your own link, you can drive traffic to any one of those products and actually see who opens that email. And those clients can then automatically go through click on that application button, complete the entire process, and you are notified in real time. So not only is the website available, but combining that with Agency Automator really brings everything to the surface and creates a turnkey platform for you to be able to push all these products out to your prospects and clients. So we're definitely excited about using all these products and that new DI product with that Sell While You Sleep platform. We do have trainings on the entire Agency Automator platform 2 times a week. We'll cover that in just a couple slides. A great way to stay on top of all this, all the updates. Bill mentioned being able to take some of the new technology and really apply that to how you grow your business is to use the Levinson mobile app. We launched this a couple months ago. You can do everything that you can do from careylevinson.com on your smartphone or tablet, whether it's running quotes, doing e-applications, using some of the marketing resources, even accessing your CRM platform on the go. All that is available in real time. You can download that whether you have an iPhone or you have an Android. We will send out the link in today's reminder email as well. So a great tool, definitely a must-have to be able to help run your business.
Okay, good stuff, Joe. You're hearing a lot about CRM and real-time lead capture, and I know it could be confusing, okay? And we don't want to confuse anyone. In fact, we came out of 17 and we jumped into 2018, and the strategy was to make things easy, black and white, because the worst thing is to have all of these great things sitting on a shelf collecting dust and nobody is utilizing the platforms, which we've spent tons of time and money on, and it would be a shame. So we came out of 18 saying we need to simplify. That's the name of the game. So we've done a couple of things to tackle just that. Okay, number one, this is so important, okay? By the way, we're almost done here. We have about 5 to 10 minutes longest, so we'll be ending a little early today, which is great for everyone. All right, so simplify is the name of the game, and what we've done is we put together, we call them the Levinson Master Playbook, okay? We have one for marketing, one for new business, and one for contracting. And what you're looking at, what's in front of you, is the Master Playbook for marketing. So we have almost 50 different tools that you can utilize. So this is just one graphic that you click on, it opens up, and then everything is separated and color coordinated by number. Okay, so you can simply go to number 14, our proprietary E&O policy. You want to see more information? Click 14, all the details come up. You need more info, you click that button, you get a call back giving you all the info about whatever number that you want to hear more about. It's that easy. So same thing for new business. When you submit an app, you want to know what to expect. Is the exam ordered for you? Where do you go for a case status? There's going to be an infographic. It'll be done within about a week. Contracting, same thing. You want our proprietary E&O plan. You want to know which companies advance. Does the company process the licensing right away? Do I get an agent number? Do I have to wait till I write an app? Everything is at your fingertips, okay? So these are called the Levinson Master Playbook, one for new business, contracting, and marketing, and that's our entire operation. So there's no more confusion, okay? Okay, moving forward now, and I know briefly I mentioned our new E&O plan. We are launching it. We're going to go with a hard launch at our expo. So in less than a month away, we're going to introduce, we have an exclusive E&O policy that's only for Levinson agents, $395 for $1 million of coverage, and it covers all B+ rated or better carriers, and you can even pay monthly now. So that's a first for anyone. So again, take advantage of this stuff. You can save a few bucks here. So real quick, speaking of our Levinson Expo, I hope by now everybody is registered. This is free for all Levinson active agents. If you're not registered, please go on our website, do it today. We are literally about 30 to 40% above the number from last year. So there's going to be almost 300 agents and agencies from all over the country. A great day to network. Okay, we take care of breakfast, snacks, lunch. Everything is comped, free day. If you qualified, now we're running a little late here, but if you think you qualified at least $15,000 of premium, let us know, and we will comp a free night stay at our beachfront resort. So let us know, and we'll make sure that you're all set up. These are two of our keynotes. Now, we know your time is valuable. Every minute counts, especially on a Friday afternoon. So we brought in my opinion, on the right side is Joe Ross, the best sales trainer in the life insurance industry, bar none. He's one of our keynotes. I promise you, by the time he's done speaking, you will come up to me and give me a high five or shake my hand and say, Bill, you were right. I promise you. And I would never say that, okay, because I have to see all of you on the 27th. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. He is the man when it comes to sales training. On the left side, we have Neil Wilding. So he is the co-creator and founder of our brand new iGenius IUL sales software. Okay, very sharp guy when it comes to IUL. There's no one better. He's going to show you different sales strategies, concepts, and ideas to help you sell IUL or sell more IUL if you're already there. Okay, so everyone is going to walk away with some great tidbits after hearing our two keynotes. It's going to be an awesome day. And then what's also neat and different, what we're doing this year is, you hear about the CRM tool, Agency Automator, the website, Sell While You Sleep, and you hear these different terms, and it sounds great and sounds exciting, but you don't know where to begin. And, you're scratching your head saying, I barely know how to, create and reply to emails. How the hell am I going to get started with all this technology? Well, what we did, we have a guest agent speaker who's going to be at our expo. We'll be there live. And what we did, his name is Kent, and we created a real live case study with Kent. We've been working on this for a few months now. He has our brand new website up and running, our Agency Automator tool up and running with the CRM tool, and he's using Sell While You Sleep, and he's e-blasting. He's using all of our tools. So we're going to have Kent stand up at our expo, and we're going to show you some real live statistics, and he'll give you some good stories of what's happening when you utilize these tools, okay? He comes all the way from Texas. I think it's so great when you hear from a live agent in the field who's just like you, okay? I think that is priceless. So you're going to get to meet him. He is a great life coach, agent coach, all the above, just a great guy that we can all learn a little bit from when it comes to agents out in the field. Okay, so real quick, second to last slide here, we have our live training events. That's what you're on right now. If you want to get a little more familiar and comfortable with Agency Automator, that's our CRM tool, every Tuesday and Thursday. In fact, it's going on right now as we speak. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have a live training event. If you're interested in Agency Automator Plus, it works just like Agency Automator, but it's built for recruiting agents to your own downline, okay? So you can market using all of our e-blasts and marketing, but the name of the game is to build your hierarchy to start making overrides, okay? Leverage all of our tools and technology and recruit to your own downline or hierarchy. Okay, right below that, our Final Expense 101 platform, everything you need to know about final expense. And we also have a turnkey platform called Legacy Safeguard that was built, okay, all around final expense. And you can give this to your clients if they purchase a policy from you. And it's basically like a burial 101 plan that gives everything that your clients will ever need, God forbid, when their spouse passes on. So it's a great tool that you can use to get your foot in the door. And of course, it's free to active Levinson agents. Okay, on the bottom there, One America Link Benefit Plan. This is a hot button now for all long-term care sales. So we're going to do a live training with One America on the 12th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Also, just real quick, before we close out today's call, we have a brand new brokerage manager that we have brought on. He is going to specialize in life insurance and long-term care as well. He'll be a great resource to all of you. His name is Yisrael Goldman. He'll also be live at our expo. He's an MBA, former attorney. Great resource that we can all leverage, okay, especially for long-term care, estate planning, any kind of questions regarding advanced case design or basic life insurance. He'll be a great resource. Yisrael Goldman. Okay, last slide. We'll close this out. This has been awesome. In fact, we had a record number of attendees, so a special thank you, especially for a Thursday afternoon. We really appreciate everyone taking the time. You know, it's always been a challenge for us. I have these great ideas along with our team and Joe and everyone here at Levinson, but you think about things, you know they're going to work, you invest in your ideas, but it's tricky to have we have 14,000 agents in almost every city. Okay, and it's tricky, and the goal is to make sure that most of our agents are comfortable with the basics. We want everyone to understand what's happening around us. Okay, you hear about Toys R Us. We all knew about Kodak 10 years ago. Okay, but when you're living it today, okay, and you're seeing what's going on, the most important thing is that you're aware of it and you start to utilize and incorporate these new changes. So that's our job, is to make sure that you're well equipped, but it's your job to make sure that you put your right foot forward and start to put your toe in the water and experiment with some of these tools. And we're here to help you, but I can't stress it enough how important it is if you're going to be successful and grow in 2018 and moving forward. We're going to end with this. People are always asking where to invest. Investing in yourself to maximize talent is the best product money can buy. And most important, can never be taken away from you. That's our Positive Tuesday quote. With that said, have a great week, a great weekend, and great selling. Take care.